South China Morning Post, 29th of August 2022, Chinese wind turbine makers eye Asia and Europe for growth as climate change, energy security takes center stage. China has excess wind turbine manufacturing capacity that needs a place to sell to Europe, and India is the perfect spot to sell this excess capacity in China. According to industry participants, Chinese wind turbine makers have become more proactive in pursuing overseas sales amid a slowdown at home, a development welcomed by buyers eager to see more competition. The most significant opportunities are in Asia and Europe. Governments in the region are delivering on their climate goals by incentivizing renewable energy production, while in Europe, efforts have been stepped up to grow renewable capacity to reduce dependence on fossil fuel imports amid skyrocketing electricity prices caused by a winding down of natural gas imports from Russia following its invasion of Ukraine. While Chinese turbine and component makers, which supply 60% of global demand, have previously enjoyed a boom just by feeding on the domestic market, overseas sales are increasingly important for maintaining profit growth. Due to stiff price competition in the domestic market recently, some companies are finding that they can make a higher profit margin by selling overseas, said Liang Wanliang, China director of the Global Wind Energy Council, GWEC. Also, as their technological capabilities and cost competitiveness have improved, they are more qualified to play a bigger role overseas. Xinjiang Goldwind Science and Technology, China's largest wind turbine maker, posted a weaker-than-expected 5% year-on-year net profit decline for the year's first half because of a much thinner profit margin despite solid sales volume growth. However, in the past 6 months, Chinese turbine manufacturers were at least aligning with the warranties offered by international rivals, he said. Feng Zhao, head of market intelligence and strategy at GWEC, said Chinese players had already stepped up their Asia presence last year when 1.9 gigawatts of their turbines were installed in Vietnam. Exports of Chinese turbines to the rest of Asia-Pacific jumped to 729 units totaling 2,560 megawatts last year. This massive increase from 13 turbines is totaling 19 megawatts in 2009 when he noted that China delivered a batch to India, its first export to the regional market. Through a decade of learning and improvements, the quality and reliability of Chinese turbines have been well proven, Feng said. Nowadays, Chinese makers are launching new and more capable products faster than their European and US peers. Project developers will welcome more proactive bidding by Chinese makers in Asia and Europe, who will not have the production capacity to meet their needs, K2's architects said. The current market in Asia, excluding China, is dominated by a few players, such that we are all in a comfort zone now, he said. Having a new big serious competitor will drive the market towards better performance. It will be healthy competition. Due to overcapacity in China and lack of subsidies, the wind turbines will be sold overseas at prices that will undermine local industry and destroy local manufacturing. The European Union needs to take measures to protect its companies from these predatory practices.